Thank you so much, sir, for giving this opportunity. I hope I am visible. Okay. A very good evening to everyone present here, and I'm very delighted to give this. This is the third time I'm presenting and participating in this webinar. Thank you so much, sir, for this kind of opportunity that you have given to share my thoughts in front of such a wonderful audience. So, to begin with, I'm just sharing my screen. Give me just 2 minutes to share my screen. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. Just give me a minute. There is some problem. Just a minute. So is it visible? PPT is visible, sir? Okay. Thank you. I'm presenting today is on mindfulness in mental health, nurturing well-being in times of uncertainty. So here we will be talking about three important concepts. The first one is mindfulness. The second is mental health and well-being. And the third one is uncertainty. So I have combined all these three important aspects of our life so that you will be able to understand that how we can cope up with the uncertainty with while using your mind, and so that it will have a good impact on your well-being. So, to start with, I just want all of you to just close your eyes, take a deep breath, and allow thoughts to come into your mind. I request all of you to please do this exercise just for 2 minutes. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and allow whatever thoughts are coming into your mind. Then we will start with our session. This is a very important concept, and that is the reason I have chosen this topic. So just take a deep breath, close your eyes, and Whatever thoughts are coming, just allow them to pass on through your mind. Don't force yourself. Don't hesitate to pass on the thoughts. Whatever is coming, just taken into yourself. Okay. Now please open your eyes. And the first important question that I want to ask is, what are the thoughts that were coming into your mind? Is it just related to the this webinar, or it is all about whatever happened since morning, or it is related to your personal or professional life? I'm pretty sure that the thoughts that came into your mind is a mixture of everything. It is not just about this webinar, that what the webinar is all about, what is mindfulness. I'm 90% sure, I will not say 100%, but I'm 90% sure that you will be having a mix of thoughts. It will be related to your whatever happened, maybe in the evening or in the morning. So, why is it happening? Because our mind is full of these, whatever happened from, since morning, it will combine all these thoughts and you will be able to have reaction on those thoughts. So that is the reason why we are studying mindfulness, because it is very important to understand why these thoughts are coming and how we can calm such thoughts. So just because you have so much thoughts into your mind, we can say that these are the waves, just like in the ocean, just like in the sea. The waves are coming and you can't control the waves. You can't stop the waves, but yes, you can learn how to surf. You can learn how to deal with such thoughts, and that is very important. And that is the reason we are studying mindfulness. You can't stop the waves, but you can learn how to surf. This is a very important saying sent by John Kabat-Zinn, who is a very important person in the field of mindfulness. So whatever thoughts came into your mind are just like are just like storm, or you can say waves. And it is very important to understand how these waves can have impact into your life and how we can learn to combat such kind of waves. Then again, we can see here, there is a picture related to the positive mind. It is very important to have positive mind, positive vibes, and positive life. Be there into your life. That is very much important. This is just the beginning. I'm yet to come on the important topic of mindfulness. This is just the start. You can say the start for the session. Just see this picture. This is about mindfulness. Whatever we will be understanding through this webinar is just summed up in a particular picture. It is related to relaxation, smile, breathe, exercise, spending time with nature, open mind, forgiveness. Here you can see you are planting something, you are cooking something, you are taking a bath, you are chatting with the friends, you are listening something, you are having positive thinking. Yes, of course, exercise, cloud gazing, just looking at the clouds and relaxing yourself, walking barefoot, maybe in the garden, maybe into your house, taking your dog to a walk. Right? This all these comprises of mindfulness. How? I will let you know. See this picture. There is a slight difference between these two words, mindful and mindful. A person and his dog is going through a particular area, and the person is having mind which is full of thoughts. The thoughts are coming and he's taking all the thoughts, and there is a storm between all those thoughts. So we can say his mind is full. But here, when we see the dog, he's having mind full. It is not mind which is full, it is mindful. He's seeing just there are 4 trees and there is a sun in between, and he's just passing on through the moment. He's just taking whatever is happening without any clash, without any struggle. So it means that he is learning to be present and enjoying the moment. But as a human being, we are not concentrating on this very important part. We are just having thoughts into our mind, and that is mindful. It is not mindful. This is a very important picture to understand before we are going towards the important part. So, when we are talking about mindful, I'm not going through the definition, but I am letting you understand the concept of mindful, because there is a slight difference between single L and double L. When we are talking about mindful, what the person is having, that person in this picture, then it means that you will be anxious, you will be stressed, you will be reactive of whatever actions you are and that is happening into your life. You will be distracted into your work, you will be rushed, worried, hectic, overwhelmed. But if we are mindful in our life, then it means we are present in the moment, we are focused in our life, we are wise, calm, controlled, elevated, relaxed, and aware. All these represent that we are having a soothing life. Here we can say in mindful, we are having a disturbed life. So I believe that as a human being, I will choose mindful rather than mind which is full. Just see this person. He's just confused whether to go for this thing or to go for this thing, right? Whether to go with mindful or for the mindful. But I would prefer going with the which is just happening in front of me, that is trees, sun, or whatever is there into my life, rather than having the thoughts which is just like a web. I'm just thinking about office, screaming, rushing, work. Everything is there. My car, my dog, everything. But I'm not concentrating. Mind is full of thoughts. So what is mindfulness? Mindfulness is noticing your thoughts, feelings, and physical sensations in the present moment without any harmful judgment. In the layman language, I will let you understand what is mindfulness. Whatever is happening into your life, just get into that moment. Do not make any judgment whether it is right or wrong. Just take in. Jo bhi ho raha hai, bas ho raha hai. You just understand that it is happening for a particular reason. You should not clash with your thoughts that why it is happening. This is too bad. This should not be done. अच्छा है तो भी ठीक है, बुरा है तो भी ठीक है. So there are two concepts, good and bad. Just take in what is happening. That is mindfulness, but with a clear thought. You are understanding your thoughts, you are taking on the feelings, you are just taking in the physical sensations, and you are living the present moment. That is called mindfulness. So to understand this concept, it is very important to understand that there is awareness of thoughts, there is acceptance of thoughts. When we are talking about awareness, then we are talking about maintaining a moment by moment awareness of our thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and external environment. It means having the awareness of what is happening in the internal environment and in the external environment. Then accepting those things. When these two things are combined, then we can call that we are having mindfulness into our life. You are aware of what is happening, and then you are accepting whatever is happening, right? So you can see through this picture that there is awareness, there is acceptance, and then we are having a bright mind. That is the mindfulness. So why we should practice mindfulness? Why is it required? Why we are talking so much about mindfulness and how it is related to the stress, how it is related to the well-being, and how it is related to the uncertainty in life. So to understand this, it is very important that why we are practicing mindfulness, because to understand that stress is a natural response to a challenge. We should, so that we can pay attention to your thoughts and emotions with kindness, transform your anxiety into action so that you can meet the challenge. So here we are considering three important parts. The first one is stress. Second is paying attention to your thoughts and dealing with everything, whatever is happening, with kindness and attention. Third one is transforming your anxiety. So that is the reason we are focusing toward mindfulness, or one should practice mindfulness, right? I will give you an example. Whenever you are eating something, have you ever thought to eat it with full of your mind? For example, I will tell you, when I eat chocolate, to be very honest, I enjoy each and every bite of that chocolate. I relish that chocolate. I take a single bit. I understand that yes, I am having this chocolate because I need it. Then I enjoy the taste, smell it, and then I truly enjoy it. So that is what is called mindfulness. I'm not saying that I'm a mindful person. Yes, I'm trying to be mindful, but yes, I will say that I enjoy my food. Even if I'm drinking milk, I take sip by sip and enjoy it. Right? So whenever you are eating your favorite, this is just an example of being mindful in your life. When you are eating your favorite food, take time to smell it, taste, and truly enjoy it. It means that you are living in the moment. Right? That is one of the example of being mindful. You can see here, this is a cartoon, this is a picture of a lady, and she's saying that today I will live in the moment, but just for today. Whenever there is a moment of unpleasantness, she will just skip it. But that is not called mindfulness. If you are living in the moment, that should continue. Right? I hope this example is clear to you. So just see this whole picture. When we are talking about mindfulness, we are talking about all these important concepts. We are talking about meditation. We are talking about breathing. Just taking, that is the first thing that I told you, to take a deep breath and understand whatever is happening into your mind. To keep a balance into your life, reducing stress, taking care of your body, and of course your soul. This is the whole term of mindfulness, which is explaining all these small concepts, which are very small, but they are very important. So what are the benefits of taking care of mindfulness in life? The first thing is, it improves mood. If you are a mindful person, then it definitely have an impact over your mood. You will feel happy, you will feel relaxed. It will reduce your unwanted thoughts because you are just concentrating on whatever is happening. You're not clashing, you're not struggling into your thoughts that no, this should not happen, I should do this. You are not judging the things, you are just understanding that yes, this moment is happening because it is yet to happen, it is about to happen, and now I should remove the unwanted thoughts. It improves memory because you are concentrating onto your actual path. It increases attention and focus into your life. It increases self awareness of what you are, what you are doing into your life. And of course, it will reduce stress. There are many more benefits of this mindfulness. For example, it will promote emotional health, control anxiety, enhances self awareness, which I just told you. It will reduce age related memory loss. It will help control pain in difficult time. It will improve your sleep. Then it will decrease your blood pressure. So that is the reason this is a very important concept and which should be practiced in our life. Now, there are attitudes of mindfulness: non judgment, patience, beginner's mind, gratitude, generosity, letting go, trust, non striving, and acceptance. Now, I will tell you one by one that how these 9 attitudes are important for mindfulness, for practicing mindfulness. The first one is non judging. It means that when a thought comes into your mind, you should not you should not resist to categorize it. This is a kind of thought which should be accepted, this is a thought which should not be accepted, or this is a good thought, this is a bad thought. No, right? You should be non judgmental in this case. The second, have patience in happening, just let it pass on. Should not hurry the process that this should be completed fast, or you should not be in a hurry to complete the process. Let it happen as it is being decided. Right? So have patience in life. Now, when we are talking about beginner's mind, it means that you should always be ready to accept things like beginner. Right? Beginner means जब आप स्टार्टिंग से स्टार्ट करते हो कोई चीज, तो यू आर हैविंग अ बिगिनर्स माइंड दैट आई डोंट नो एनीथिंग. राइट? टू ट्रेन योर माइंड इन सच a way that you can accept things like a beginner. Right? Trust, it is very important to trust your intuition, to trust yourself, because you are the best guide for yourself. Non-striving, non-striving means the only goal is to be yourself. Do not try to achieve anything else. Right? Acceptance, accept whatever is happening, accept the things, right? Rather willingness to see things as they are, you just accept without having any judgment, without having any other further thought, letting go, right? If it is a good experience, then also it is good. If it is a bad one, then also it is good. So just let go. You are here to observe the things. If the things are good, then it's fine. If it is bad, then take it as an experience. Observe the situation. It will help you in the future. Generosity. Give yourself time, energy, and attention, right? If you are giving energy, time, attention to yourself, then also you will be able to give the same thing to others. So it is very important to show generosity not only to yourself but also to others. Gratitude. Say thanks for whatever you got into your life, right? You should be happy that you got this wonderful life. Show gratitude, give thanks, and maintain a sense of wonder and meaning always in life. That is gratitude. So these are the 9 important aspects of mindfulness, right? This will help you understand that how mindfulness can be attained in life. Now, how you can practice mindfulness at home? Just take a seat where you can find calmness, set a time limit. This is just like doing an exercise, right? When you are doing exercise, you start with position or not. You can just sit like this lady is sitting, folding your legs and sitting in a comfortable position, right? Then feel your breath. Close your eyes, sense your breath, and then just take in your breath and then release your breath, right? So just concentrate on it. Notice when your mind has wandered. It is not bad that your mind is just wandering here and there. As I told you, that it is whenever we are concentrating on a particular thing, our mind will have a clash between various thoughts. So when you get around noticing this, that your mind is getting distracted, and it is getting distracted, just it is not concentrating on the breath, but it is concentrating on several different aspects of life, then do not get confused, do not get panicked. Okay, just be kind to your wandering mind. This is the last step. Don't judge yourself that this is happening very bad. No, just come back, just allow mind to come back and concentrate on your breath. That is very important. This is how you can start mindfulness into your life. This in this way you will be able to have control over your thoughts, right? And this will happen slowly and slowly. So, as I have told you, that there are several thoughts coming into your mind each and every second. Even if we are about to go to sleep, then also you might have seen this thing. This happened to everyone. There will be thoughts that are coming. Whatever happened in the morning, whatever happened in the afternoon or in the evening, there will be a whole storm of thoughts coming into your mind, right? Because mind is just like water, right? When it is turbulent, it is difficult to see. When it becomes calm, everything becomes clear. So that is the reason we are having mindfulness into our life, right? Because when the mind is calm, everything becomes clear and you will be able to see things clearly, and you will be able to take good decisions in life. That is why mindful, having the mindful is important rather than mindful, right? Then, now let us talk about uncertainty. This life is totally uncertain. We have already seen how the pandemic have affected our life, how the COVID has impacted our life, because we cannot have that assurity that what will happen next. So life is totally uncertain. And if we are intolerant of uncertainty, if we are not able to tolerate the uncertainty in our life, we are panicking into our life, then what will happen? It will give rise to anxiety. It will give stress. Um, it will be the reason for several diseases that will occur into our life, right? But if we are having mindfulness, if we are having clarity of thoughts, if we are having control over our thoughts, then what will happen? It will directly impact our well-being. Well-being in the well-being in the sense that we will be having emotional well-being, social well-being, and psychological well-being, right? So that, just see the importance of mindfulness into our life. Now let us talk about certain tips that we all can follow and live life to the fullest, so that our mindfulness can be achieved. The first most important thing here is happiness. Happiness is not in certain things, happiness is not in other situations. Happiness kahan hai? Happiness abhi hai, isi time hai. Happiness is now. Happiness is not somewhere else, but it is within you, in a positive way or in the way that you have decided, right? So this is the most important foremost step that we all should follow, so that we can have our life in a very good manner. We can live our life in a very good manner. Be grateful, show gratitude, because this life is very beautiful. Whatever we are having into our life, the food, water, light, everything, we should be grateful for that. We should not give importance to those things which are not there into our life. Rather than, we should give importance to those things which are there in our life. We should be grateful to the Almighty that we are alive. Be grateful for our loved ones, right? That they are with us. The third thing is being calm. Panicking does not give solution to the problem. If there is something bad which is happening within you or with your family member, you should remain patient. You should be calm enough, because when you are into a panic situation, then what will happen? It will give rise to more problems. You will not be able to decide properly. You will not be having the clarity of thoughts, and it will accelerate the problem. So it is very important to be calm in life. Get going, keep going, keep doing, get going. This is very important, right? We need to involve ourselves in whatever is happening, and we should enjoy whatever is happening, rather than taking care of that what will happen if I am doing this thing, or what will happen if this thing happens. Just do not let these thoughts to come into your mind. Just allow things to pass on, right? Always have this kind of thing into your mind, that this time shall always pass, because nothing is permanent, everything is temporary, right? Lives move on. So if a bad situation comes, just think that this time will also pass. If a good situation comes, then also be mindful that this situation is also for a temporary period. It will not remain for the entire time. It might get changed. So always be ready in that situation, right? Because good thing and bad thing are a part of life, right? So you should accept whatever is happening, and keep your mind free from the different thoughts, right? Keep it from free from judgments. That is very, very much important. Stop forming fearful and anxious thoughts, and don't discuss the same. See, what we have seen in the pandemic is, when something bad happened to your in the surrounding, or to the one whom you have known, then if we discuss such kind of things, then what will happen? It will accelerate the problem, right? The painful situations. So don't indulge into such kind of things. Don't allow such kind of painful thoughts or fear to come into your mind, right? So that is very important. Then breathe deeply. It is not just in a particular situation. It should happen on a daily basis, that you should if you allow yourself to concentrate on your breath, then what will happen? Your anxiousness, your frightenedness, your panicness, all will go. It is very important, because it will, if you are breathing properly, if you're closing your eyes and taking in oxygen and giving out the carbon dioxide on a regular basis, by concentrating on that, then what will happen? It will help you in understanding the things. And it is very important, just practice on a daily basis. Here I have written 3 times a day, but you can practice it more, right? So we can say that mindfulness can unlock life in the tough times of today. In the uncertain time, this mindfulness can help you a lot. All what we have to do is just be cautious of our thoughts. Mindfulness is not a very difficult thing. It is a very easy and simple thing. All what we have to do is just to concentrate on this thing, that how mindfulness can change our life and how we can practice it. If you want to rage a battle against any uncertainty, like we have seen in the COVID, then we need to think mindfully, because it will clear our thoughts. It will help ourselves to take good decision, the wise decision, right? See, I am an educator. I'm assistant professor, and I think mindfulness can be very helpful. I'm not aware how many of you are in the education field, but if some of you are in the education field, then this slide might help you a lot, because mindfulness in education can be of great help, because it will help our students to concentrate on very important tasks. It will elevate their attention and focus. It will help them in securing better grades. It is not just for the students whom I am teaching, but also for all the people who are living, all the siblings, or I can say the children whom I know. It will help them a lot. Elevated attention is very important for a particular person, for especially a student. Getting better grades and cognitive performance, more effective emotion regulation, improved behavior, greater empathy and perspective taking, enhanced social skills, reduced test anxiety, because whenever test or exams come, what happens? Student get anxiety issues. That is the reason that several students are not able to perform well in the exam because of the anxiety issues, right? But mindfulness help them a lot in dealing with this situation. Less stress will be there, decreased frequency and severity of post traumatic symptoms, lower rates and severity of depression. So see how mindfulness can help a student. How I used to practice mindfulness in my class, or you can say how you can also practice such thing, is guided meditation. Help your students or help your children to have this guided meditation, right? To meditate, because meditation is one of the form of achieving mindfulness. So you can help them meditate.
We are all greatly honored by the dignified presence of our third.
Then second thing is breathing exercise. This breathing exercise, what I told you earlier, taking deep breath is very important, and you can help your students to have such kind of session within the class. Then listening to everything whatever is happening uh, in the class, whatever is happening outside the class, whatever is happening inside the class. Journaling is very important, gratitude practicing, and intention setting. Now, what is this journaling? See, journaling means allowing your students to write down thoughts, whatever are coming into their mind. Writing down a few thoughts of what they like to say in the beginning of the class, you can say, or before a presentation, demonstration, or anything. This will help them reflecting on their thoughts. So allow them to write their thoughts, allow them to reflect on their thoughts and feelings in the middle of the class. You can give them a case study, you can give them a challenging discussion, you can make them part of a challenging discussion, and when they are sharing their thoughts, just allow them to reflect on their thoughts, whether they have given the correct form of thought or not, right? Recording their conclusion and questions so that it can help you in your next class, right? Then the journaling questions can be like this: what matters here? If you're giving them a particular situation, then ask them what matters here, where are you now, what do you know now? This is how journaling can happen in the class. Gratitude is very important for each one of us, not only student, but as a human being. Showing gratitude is very important, saying thanks for whatever you got. Intention setting intention in life, what you want to achieve, is also very important. This is how you can help your students to achieve mindfulness. So, I would like to say that mindfulness is like looking without deciding if things are good or bad. With mindfulness, you can start, or you start to see the world as a present to appreciate, rather than just, you know, clashing within your thoughts. I think this will really help you a lot in uh, releasing your stress and anxiety and living a wonderful life. Thank you so much.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Good evening, madam.
Good evening, sir.
The entire session was very effective and with full of knowledge and information.
Thank you so
But
much, sir. Thank
but
you.
is there any difference between journaling and brainstorming, or both these terms are one and the same?
So brainstorming happens within our mind. We are
Yes,
just
madam.
allowing our thoughts to come inside, but we are not reflecting on our thoughts. But once we are writing our thoughts, and we are I can say, if we are writing our thoughts and reflecting on those thoughts, then it becomes a part of journaling.
Okay, yes, madam. Okay, thank you, madam. Thank you very much.
Welcome, sir.
Good evening, Shikha ma'am.
Yes.
Uh, Thank you so much for this reminder of being mindful. It just came in the right moment. So I especially loved the slides. The illustrations were so simple, so
Thank
wonderful and apt. So thank you so much once again.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for appreciating. Thank you. If there are any question, I would be happy to answer them.
क्योंकि मेरा मानना है कि जो भी शिक्षक होते हैं उनको सबसे ज्यादा शांत आनी भी कर सकता है, उच्छृंखलता भी कर सकता है, तो उसके लिए शांत रहना बहुत जरूरी है। और वो उसी हिसाब से उस धीर गंभीर थे। जैसे लक्ष्मण जी है वो थोड़ा उग्र हो जाते थे, तो किसी भी शिक्षक को अगर वो शांत रह के पढ़ाएगा तो बहुत अच्छे ढंग से पढ़ा, कुछ गलत नहीं करे, या बड़ों के साथ में थोड़ा रेस्पेक्ट है, इस ढंग से बहुत ही अच्छा हुआ और बहुत ही उपयोगी है। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, sir. Right.